Hello ladies and gentlemen, Tevaron here, and welcome back to some more Slaying of the Spire, where we're going to be doing another daily run. Today's character looks like the Ironclad. Modifiers are diverse, start with 2 cards from another class, Cursed Run. Whenever we defeat a boss, we become cursed. Our starting relics replaced with Cursed Key, Darkstone Periapt, and Duvu Doll, all curse sort of centric relics. And it's going to be a bit of a doozy. Normal enemies drop relics instead of cards, so we can't really depend on getting cards from normal enemies, but we will be getting a ton of relics, so hopefully this will be some fun. Alright, Cursed Key gives us an additional energy, and whenever we open a non-boss chest, we get a curse. Darkstone Periapt gives us plus 6 HP whenever we get a curse. And Duvu Doll gives us 1 strength for every curse that's in our deck. Alrighty, what are our silent cards? Looked like Blur. No, click the right one. Looked like, yeah, Blur and Poison Stab. Those are some good ones, I'd say. Should be mildly synergistic with the Ironclad. Alright, so I think we're going to want to fight as many elites as possible if we want to pick up new cards, since we don't get them from normal enemies, and as such I think we'll start here and go up along the left hand side. Will allow us to hit 3 elites and 3 campfires, which is great. Alright, we'll just start off by eliminating you from the equation. Oh, could have done damage there. Forgot we had the extra energy. Need to think. Yeah, could have triggered the curl up there. Well, as such, I think we're just going to Blur. Let us carry over our block. Blur is a really good card for the Ironclad. I wouldn't have been at all disappointed if both of our cards... I wouldn't have been at all disappointed if Poison Stab had been a second Blur, to be honest. Alright, Toxic Egg. Whenever we add a skill to our deck, it's already upgraded. Awesome. Normally, that'd be a run-defining card, but as new cards are going to be few and far between, let's see, remove a card from our deck? Yeah, don't mind if I do. Probably just want to remove a basic strike at this point. And then we'll continue. Alright, well, we can certainly kill you, and so we shall. Do a little damage. Gain a little block. Get down tonight. Yeah, we'll block 5. We'll heal at the end of combat, so no need to block at all. Deal an extra bit of damage there. Get this fight over with as quickly as possible. Alright, extra decks at the start of combat. Awesome. Well, since we are already curse synergistic, and did we not heal? Oh, that's right, we don't. Our starting relics replaced. Never mind, need to get my mind in the correct mindset. Anyway, since we're curse synergistic, we might as well get a relic and get a curse. Champion Belt. Whenever we apply vulnerable, also apply 1 week. Upgrade 2 random cards, lose 17 HP. Seems good to me. Alright. Would have liked it to not be base cards, but that's fine. Okay, we probably want to target here, as there is a mild chance we'll be able to kill this before it gets 2 attacks in. Went ahead and popped our strength potion there. We have regrets. Alrighty, well, Poison Stab and Strike will finish the deed. We could Bash, but it's got Artifact, so the vulnerable won't stick. Well, that totally covers our block needs. Forgot we had Blur there. Just not thinking very straight. Which doesn't really matter, I guess. We're just trying to have fun, though it would be nice to get a pretty decent score here. Let's go for you. Then we'll double defend. A 4th energy on the first floor is always incredibly good. See, not going to be able to put up any block here at all. Deck's getting kind of full of daisies. Alright, well, you are gone. Definitely want to blur and at least take care of some of that damage. Would prefer not to have to rest at campsites if we can help it. Well, we'll do Bash to get rid of the artifact, then Poison Stab so that the poison will actually apply. It didn't matter, it was dead anyway. Shovel, we can now dig for relics at rest sites too. So in other words, we're probably going to get every relic in the game. I think armaments is the definite pickup here. Also, could see an argument made for battle trance. We'll go here. It's tempting to dig up another relic, but I do think we need to upgrade some of our cards. Though, now that I remember, the card we just picked up was already upgraded by Toxic Egg, which is awesome. So, do we want to upgrade Poison Stab? Do we want to upgrade Blur? Bash? I think we should upgrade Bash. It's synergistic with the Champion Belt, and an extra turn of Vulnerable is really good. Go ahead and fight this next elite. Alright, we're just going to dish out the punishment here. Alright, armaments for sure. Even though it increased his strength a little bit. Probably okay to take 10 damage here and not increase his strength anymore. Alright, got Blur, got Bash though. That is a definite play. Should be able to kill it next turn, so let's go ahead and get a little block and prevent some damage. Alright, you sir are dead. Blue Candle can play curses. This is awesome. Very synergistic with what we've got going on, because all it matters for like Duvu Doll is that the curses are in our deck at the start of combat. Blue Candle letting us play them when we draw them and not draw them anymore is awesome. Let's make sure and take it. I almost picked skip card there. Or skip relic and everything there. Alright. Heavy Blade's going to probably be good. We're going to get a ton of curses. Of course, Cleave is a little bit of AoE. That's always welcome, but I think we're going to go ahead and take Heavy Blade here. Should end up with a ton of strength by the end of this run. And now we don't even care to try to get rid of curses at all. Ride, that's fine. Anchor, start each combat with 10 block. Awesome. Right, we will go this direction after the campfire. Let's go ahead and do a rest just to be safe here. And proceed. Hello, shopkeep. Shrug it off would be okay. It'll be upgraded when we buy it, I'm pretty sure. I don't think the egg cares if we get it from a reward or from a shop. Could remove a card. Well, for sure, let's buy Shrug It Off. I think that's a good pickup. Want to make sure. I think it should be upgraded. It is. Awesome. We could remove a curse, but don't think we need to. We could remove a basic strike or a basic defend. And actually, we're going to do that. Let's remove a basic strike. Good deal. Generally, it's not good to have a super thin deck when you've got a ton of curses, but Blue Candle changes all of that. Alright, Jawworm. So, play these. We'll take 1 damage from each of them, but they're gone for the rest of combat. Might as well gain the block to totally prevent all this damage. Alright, Shrug It Off. Heavy Blade and strike, and you are dead. Non-boss chests now also contain cards. That's very good for us with this challenge setup here. Alrighty, so you guys, well, we'll play that. Well, we don't need to shrug it off unless we want to draw a card, because Anchor's taking care of that. We generally want to target these side ones. So, boom. Boom. And one off lethal. Alright, that's fine. We'll kill you next turn. No use throwing the poison. They do start with Artifact here, which means it prevents one negative effect from being applied. Well, let's strike you. We'll bash you here, try to set it for next turn. That'll get rid of the artifact, and then we can and might as well defend plus and block all of that. Alright, get out of my hand. Go armaments. Poison stab, almost lethal there. We are 6 points off, but we're not taking any damage, so it should be fine, as long as we don't get too many dazes piled up here. Alright, always armaments. Say 24. There, got rid of your artifact. Sadly, we can't block anymore. 2 damage is not bad, though. And I guess we're just defending. And you're dead. Awesome. Toolbox is great. At the start of each combat, add a random colorless card to our hand. That kind of offsets the downside of our innate curse. And corruption. I think it's probably a little too early for corruption. Though as many relics as we're getting, we're probably going to get a dead branch at some point, which will give us a random card whenever we exhaust a card. Corruption plus dead branch is insane. Yep, I talked myself into it. We'll go with corruption. And it's upgraded too, so that's good. Another shop. Probably can't buy anything, but maybe something we want's on sale. Nope, just going to tease me with apotheosis. Guess we could buy a potion. Strength potion strikes me as useful against the upcoming boss, so we'll grab that. We'll go here. Now we could smith, we could rest, we could dig up a relic. Is there anything that we desperately want to upgrade? Oh wait, corruption's not upgraded because it's a power, not a skill. Good to know. Well, upgrading it will make it cost 2. Which is not super important because when we play it, all our skills will be 0, though our attacks won't. Not certain we're going to want to play corruption in the upcoming fight. Tell you what, we're trying to find a dead branch, so let's dig up some relics. Kunai is a great relic. Every time we play 3 attacks, we get 1 dex. Let's kill this slime, shall we? Gonna go ahead and just pop our potions. Swift Strike, that's our free toolbox card. Oh, well, messed up there. Should have bashed first. Oh, strike, missed some damage there. Oh, should have played the Writhe too. Slow down. Slow down. You're having too much fun here. Need to think about it so we don't lose this run. Well, armaments. Then we'll shrug it off. Strike for sure. Blur to roll over all this block since he's gearing up for his big attack. 35 incoming. Well, we've almost got that taken care of. Let's play our regrets out. Then we'll just play the rest of our hand as well. Alright, Heavy Blade's quite good. Let's go for this one since it makes us frail. Poison Stab. We may play the Corruption here shortly. Just don't want to play it too early and exhaust all our defensive cards. Alright, we'll bash. 16 coming in. Champion Belt applied week 2. See, we can kill you because of the vulnerable, so I guess we'll do that. And we'll just take 8, which seems fine by me. Alright, armaments. Say Swift Strike, Regular Strike, Writhe to get it out of there and defend. Alright, think we've got this pretty much handled here, folks. Alright, just drew some more defends, that's fine. Wouldn't have minded to have drawn a blur along with those. I think it's probably time to play our corruption. Say armaments, strike you, we'll take 8. But then start drawing basically all attack cards once our stuff's exhausted. Well, we'll blur, defend, poison, stab, strike, and just basically played itself. Alright. And you're dead. Don't even get to split, slime. Mercury Hourglass, that's perfectly fine. 3 damage to all enemies at the start of every single turn. Well, we're trying to go the pseudo-exhaust route. Maybe we want Dark Embrace? Limit Break seems great too, though, and it's going to be upgraded so it's not going to exhaust. We can just play it over and over and over. Don't think we want to put all our eggs in one basket with Dark Embrace, because even with getting as many relics as we are, there's no certainty that we'll get the Dead Branch, so I think we're going to go with Limit Break. And do we want Astrolabe, Runic Dome, or Sozu? Well, I think these are definitely the 2 better picks here. And I think Runic Dome is the better of the 2. The last few times we've been offered the choice, I picked Sozu, so let's take Runic Dome. Don't really care if I can't see enemy intents. We can generally work out what's going on from memory. And just being careful. Alright, going the sort of middle route here, we can hit 3 elites and 2 campfires. So let's go ahead. We also have a choice before we get to our first elite. If we're running low on HP or whatever, we can just avoid it. Definitely play these innate curses out. Alright, well, if we can strike one of these 3 times, it'll fall out of the air. I don't think we can. But we can reduce cards in our hand, I guess, for no reason whatsoever. Let's see what we draw. Strike. Alright, we'll go for the weakest one. And block. We shouldn't take anything. Alright. So we picked the right one to hit. It was the one that was buffing. Let's go armaments. Go bash. So you're dead from poison. Then I guess we will strike you and defend. Might take a little damage here depending on what exactly they're doing, but they're both buffing, so we're fine. We'll play you out. I think now we do want to go ahead and corrupt. Go ahead and do that. Block for as much as possible. Took a little damage there. I think we're okay. Well, limit break for sure. Corruption makes it exhaust even though it is upgraded. Go ahead and armaments for free. You're dead from any attack, so we'll heavy blade here and finish this out. Girya gives us yet another thing that we can do at campsites. May you want to take that up. Alright, we could remove a card or upgrade all strikes and defends. Think we've still, oops, click the right thing there. Think we've still got enough of each left that upgrading them is worth it. That's 4 free upgrades. So let's do it. Alright, this guy doesn't generally attack on the first turn. Panacea, might as well play it. Also, get out of here. Let's shrug it off and see what we got going on. Get rid of the regrets too. We are doing like 3 damage to ourselves a turn. Guess we'll limit break. Or not a turn, but a combat, just playing out our curses. Alright. Think we'll armaments. Don't think we're on the corruption train yet. We'll go ahead and bash. And then defend for a bunch. Alright, heavy blade is really good. We'll do that. Think we'll Poison Stab, get rid of one of the artifacts. It doesn't matter because we're actually going to kill it this turn. Didn't think we were. Pin Nib's awesome for us. Every 10th attack is double damage. Alright, these two. I have lately been going for this guy first because I started to notice that when we kill this one first, even though it doesn't get a buff, it tends, or it seems at least, that it's doing more damage afterwards, like it enrages or something. See, Panache. Every time you play 5 cards in a single turn, deal 10 damage to all enemies. Seems awesome. Let's shrug it off. Go ahead and Poison Stab and Strike. Again, don't want to just run out our corruption willy-nilly. Say Armaments. Go Bash. Probably just want to double block here. Also, one thing is if you kill this one first and get this at like half health, it gets into a heal loop forever and never attacks you again. So that's good too. Heavy Blades 23. Seems definitely worth it, especially since we're just going to play our entire hand here. And he's gone. So now just you, Little Mystic. Alright, Limit Break. And we'll throw up some block. And you're dead. Right, not a bad haul there. I think we definitely want to head towards the elite. Okay, draw 3 cards and exhaust. Well, get these out of here. This will make up for the 2 innate curses here. Alright, well, we want to go for you first because you're the one without the armor. And we can definitely kill you with our Pin Nib hit there. Or we could do 24 here. No, I'd rather you just go away. Let's Blur to roll over some. This guy generally is blocking the first turn. Then we'll strike you. Alright, shouldn't need to worry about blocking this turn. We'll play our Regrets. Limit Break. Of course, I talk about card order and stuff here, but with 5 energy, we can play pretty much every card in our hand every turn. I think we definitely want a Corruption now. We'll just play everything out. Should kill this thing in short order. Start with a Bash. Finally get rid of that artifact, and you're dead. Meat on the bone. So if we're below 50 HP or at 50 HP at the end of combat, we heal for 12. You guys, huh? Well, there's a little healing for us. Kind of make up for these curses, I suppose. Well, we're just going to play our hand. We want to go for this one first. He has the net, you see, and eventually he'll throw that and give us a turn where we can't block. Get out of here. Limit Break. Hit you. Hit you again. Go ahead and defend. We're going to take some amount of damage here because they're both attacking. These guys pretty much never take a turn off. They attack every single turn. I think we are in corruption territory, so let's do that. Armaments. Defend. Bam, bam. And we'll throw that and kill the minion. Alright, should be dead. This is turning into a very, very fun run. Sword Boomerang's great with the strength theme we've got going on. Don't really have anything that we're super keen to dual wield at present. Yep, guess we'll just take the Sword Boomerang. Yeah, we'll go here. Normally we'd go to the question mark, but normal fights give us relics, so why not? Let's make something free for the rest of combat. Limit Break's a great thing to make free. Be kind, Snecko. Don't make our cards cost 1 billion. Alright, well, that one's free. That one's free. Let's see what we draw. Regrets. Always draw my regrets. We'll make sure we don't take any damage this turn. I'm going to go ahead and play that. Just exhaust all these defensive cards. Actually could have popped this Swift Potion. And drew 3 more. We had a ton of energy left. Start with a Shrug It Off. Say Bash. And you're dead. So, upgrade 2 random skills. Only had 1 unupgraded skill in the deck, apparently. That's kinda hilarious. Let's go here. So, do we want to dig for a relic, lift for strength, smith, and upgrade a card? Oh, geez. Most of our cards are upgraded, except the stuff we started with. And even our base cards are fully upgraded. We could upgrade Poison Stab or Heavy Blade. Heavy Blade is a decent upgrade. Makes it, affected by strength 5 times. Honestly, though, I just can't help myself. We're trying to get a dead branch. I mean, that's going with the exhaust synergy. So I guess we'll take it. We want to hit this elite, so we'll go to the left. Bottle Tornado. Alright. Let's see what's here first, though. Body Slam. Warcry. Well, they're both going to be upgraded. I think Body Slam is fine to take. It'll cost 0. So let's do that. So... Oh, I thought Bottle Tornado was choose an attack card and it said at the start, in our hand at the start of combat. Oh gosh, we shouldn't have taken that. I don't want corruption in my hand at the start. I don't think I can not choose. So, well, that was a really bad decision. Has this, am I wrong? Did this not used to be that you'd start with a certain attack? Or maybe that's Bottled Lightning. I bet it's Bottled Lightning and I'm just being a moron. Alright, so now we've got 3 cards at the start of each combat that we really don't want. But even the curses are great with Karen's Ashes here. Let's apply 2 weak to you. Then we're just going to defend. You know what? We're going to throw some potions here. Heal your minions. Draw some cards. We still got 3 energy going on. Say Shrug It Off. Oh, that was an attack. I keep confusing that. This is not upgraded. It's the skills that are upgraded. Well, we definitely want to roll over block and then do 52 damage to you. Alright, get rid of you. Deal some damage. Say Heavy Blade. Don't think we can quite kill you. But we get pretty close, and we're not going to take any damage, so that's awesome. Can just ignore your minions, I think. You're dead to poison, so let's see what Boomerang does. Bye-bye, little gremlins. Needle and Thread is an awesome relic. Flex is great with Limit Break. So we might as well take it. It's going to be upgraded. It is a skill. I'm reading it right here. It's a skill. It's not an attack. I'm not making a mistake this time. Alright, you malleable fool. Let's do some non-combat damage to you. See what madness hits. Blur, that's fine. Guess we'll do Sword, Boomerang, and Blur. Still don't want to play Corruption this early. Shrug It Off. Let's play our Regrets. We'll strike you and then put up a bunch of block. Our HP is kind of getting out of control too. Well, we want to flex first, then limit break, and then murder your face off. Viara? Sure. More strength. Awesome. Maybe I should stop trying to go down the exhaust route and just remove that corruption from our deck at some point here. Yeah, I'll buy some potions. See, Ancient Potion. Do we have another Elite coming up? Hit the right thing here. We do. think we'll take the Regen Potion and the Ancient Potion. We run into one of the elites that apply negative effects to us, we'll want that. Alright, go for you first, Dark Shackles. Enemy loses 9 strength for the rest of this turn, sure. Let's play these out first. Then we'll armaments. 15 strength. I'm pretty sure you both attack the first turn, but I may be wrong about that. Let's hit you. Then we'll defend. We should have enough up to block it. Yeah, they do. Alright, we'll flex. Do some damage. Gain a little block. Get down to 9. I know it's the second time I've done that joke. Can't help it. Just begging to be done. Heavy blade, sure. That is a ton of damage. Alright, well, let's limit break. Don't think we're going to need to play the regrets. And kill ya. Matryoshka, sure. The next 2 chests have 2 relics. Seems fine to me. Alright, you guys again. Lay those out. As always, let's throw out the madness. Pseudo upgrades our body slam for us. Again, we want to kill you first, I think. We'll body slam you too. I think I'm going to throw this regen potion. And that should be fine. Get rid of you. Well, kinda hate to waste a bash on you. But we do want you dead, so there we go. Alright, limit break faux show. Kill that one. And prepare to meet your maker, Taskmaster. The end is coming soon. Upgrade everything. And you're dead. Every 3 times you shuffle your deck, gain 2 energy. Awesome. Yes, I will take an Inflame. Thank you very much. And again, we are faced with the conundrum. Well, we're going to heal after this boss. Which boss is it, anyway? It is the Automaton. Just to be safe, we could rest. But who wants to be safe? Let's get another relic, sure. And it is Shuriken. Now an accompaniment to our kunai. Dexterity and strength. Oh my. Sure. Don't know that we need to play that. And we certainly don't want to play Corruption this early. Let's Poison Stab, start getting rid of those artifacts. Guess we'll just pass the turn. Our first turns aren't very great due to our innate curses and my stupidity in picking up Bottled Tornado thinking it was Bottled Lightning. But what else can we do? Let's see, Heavy Blade. Let's shrug it off first. Well, I guess we're Heavy Blading and we'll go for the lower HP of the ads. Take our limit break? That's not fair. I certainly wanted that. Let's inflame and flex. And you are dead. And you are almost dead by the skin of your teeth. Nah, we're not going to poison you. Well, they both buffed that turn, or blocked. Say regrets. Limit break at last. Boom, boom, and more boom, boom, boom. Alright, should be buffing this turn, and then the next turn's Hyper Beam. So you shrug it off, say armaments. Don't really ever need to to cast Enlightenment in this deck, to be honest. That was a bad pull from the toolbox. So the Hyper Beam should be coming in here. But I think you are dead. Upgrade to attacks, sure. Do we have any cards left that aren't upgraded at this point? Sword Boomerang and Inflame and Corruption are not upgraded at this point. Also Body Slam. So, not very many. Do we want a Barricade? I think if we take Barricade, we probably need to get rid of Corruption. It's probably worth it, though. Let's do that. Plan to hit a shop and remove Corruption. 2 Relics from Elites. I mean, why not? Why not? Danu and Deka. It's a shame we don't have a feed in our deck so that we could get, or try to get, that achievement for killing Danu with a feed. Well, no matter which way we go here, we can only hit 1 elite if we're trying to hit a shop. So I guess we'll go along the left-hand side here and hit... Or no, we can hit 2. There's 1 over here, too. But yeah, we'll have to dodge that to get this shop. Still, I think that's the best path. Sure, gain our free artifact there. Guess we're just all about blocking this turn. See, get out of here. Too bad we don't have the one that lets us play status effects. No block this turn, unfortunately. We almost got you dead. You know what? You're dead. Ice Cream is also a really good relic. Better on the silent, who can generate tons of energy through cards like Outmaneuver and Doppelganger. Right, choose a skill from your draw pile and place it into your hand. Guess we probably want to do that. Let's do that. What skill do we want? As if I had to ask. It's Limit Break, of course. Let's strike you. So we got 2 repulsors and only 1 spiker. Alright, well, everything is upgraded. Let's shrug it off. We got block. So bash you. And kill you. Then I guess we'll just play out the rest of our cards and end this fight. Thinking about it too much. With this much strength, doesn't really matter. Whenever we play a power, a random card in our hand costs 0 for the rest of the turn. Maybe we don't even need to hit that shop and remove Corruption. Who knows, we may get Dead Branch yet. Alright, vulnerable. Sure. Seems good. Alright. Got to carry over some energy that turn. Barricade's gonna like that. Say Heavy Blade, defend, Body Slam, and you're dead. This is so hilarious. This is so overpowered. Okay, 5 block, sure. I'll take 5 block. Don't play Corruption by accident. You know what? With Karen's Ashes, let's play Corruption. And it's not by accident. And we will hit the highest HP one. Alright, let's just play out our hand, shall we? You. Then we'll kill you. Should be able to take care of these 2 next turn. Yeah, Barricade. Let's shrug it off. Flex, boomerang. And it's over before it even began. Start of each combat, discard any number of cards, then draw that many. Seems fine. Okay, so we can discard cards now. I think we'll discard the corruption. Yeah, that's fine. Then we'll draw an extra. Barricade seems great. Start doing damage to these exploders. Probably should have applied vulnerable first. But what's done is done. Alrighty, well, shrug it off. Let's do our armaments there. Let's see, I think you could do with a little poison. And we'll hit you with that, and hit you with that. That was a pin nib hit, hadn't been keeping up with it. Limit break, inflame. Say defend. Let's bash you. Do have barricade active now. Regrets. Flex on them. And we'll kill you. Sword boomerang. Just play these to be safe. I think it's more than enough block to take care of that anyway. Bottled flame. There it is. It's bottled flame, not lightning, that lets us put an attack in our hand. Regen potion. I think we'll get rid of this poison and take the regen. We are doing some damage to ourselves. And what attack do we want in our hand at the start of combat? Probably bash. With as much energy as we have, the vulnerable should be very useful. Alright, hit this campfire. So we could lift. But we're not about that life, are we? We're about relics. Now we got frozen egg, which isn't really... Oh no, this is not the one I thought it was. This is whenever we add a power, it's upgraded. I thought it was the one that let us see our deck in order. Alrighty. And I think we just discard you. Don't mind blind. Let's keep these. Start with a barricade, of course. Shrug it off. Say mash. Then play out the rest of these. Alright, well, this hand certainly just plays itself. Okay. Limit break, of course. 14 strength. Let's go for inflame. Yeah, sitting here thinking about it. We got enough energy to basically just play everything thanks to ice cream. We're rolling it over every turn. Let's go for corruption now, shall we? Very good. Yeah, tick-tock yourself. Your time's running out. Right? No enemy combats in question mark rooms from now on. Whenever we pass up a card, we get 2 max health. Swift potion. Think I'm happy with what we've got. I would gladly take a second body slam. And dig it. Heal 25 right before the boss. Go left, see what we get. Dead branch. At last. Whenever you exhaust a card, add a random card to your hand. Guess we're going to be passing that shop up after all. Dreamcatcher. Not going to be making use of that. Let you take cards when you rest at campsites. I don't think I want any one of these. Let's just take the max HP and be on our way. The deck has truly come together. And now I'm quite happy to have this in our opening hand. In fact, I think we're quite happy with just everything that's going on here. Bash got the free treatment. Oh, dead branch, how I love you. Let's play out Combust. Think it's fine. Hemokinesis, sure. We'll do a little damage to ourselves. Make this end a little bit quicker. We are constricted. I could have stopped that with that. I don't think it's going to be necessary. I think this guy is pretty well dead this turn. Yep, self-forming clay. Sure. Whenever we lose HP in combat, gain 3 block next turn. Don't need that block potion. We're kind of just an unstoppable juggernaut now. I think we're going to actually pitch Bash. Go Corruption. Inflame. See what we get from these. Brutality? Sure. Gain some more strength. We'll go ahead and anger away one of these minions here. Not a bad turn one. In hindsight, we could have kept the Bash, but it's okay. Go with that. Barricade. Limit Break. Metallicize. Just kind of throwing cards to the wind. Infernal Blade, sure. Feed, huh? We want to use that on you. Say 60. Oh, it was a pin nib hit. Never mind. Say 21 3 times. That would kill ya. But we can go that. And then eat ya. Thank you for the HP. First time you lose HP in combat, draw 3 cards. Sure. So many relics. Don't think I have ever had anywhere near close to this many relics. This is so great. We hit a shop on a random question mark. That is perfectly fine. There's the frozen eye. That's what I thought that this frozen egg was at first. Don't know that we really need anything here. Guess Paper Frog's real good. Enemies with vulnerable take 75% more damage instead of 50%. Don't need to remove a card anymore. Oh, yeah, let's take the Paper Frog. You know what? Let's take the Blood Vial too. Oh, that's right. We got the Courier. Stuff restocks. Sure, we'll take the Ancient Tea set as well. That pairs up well with our, if I can find it, ice cream. Awesome. So also heal 2 at the start of each combat, and whenever we enter a rest site, start the next combat with 2 energy, which will stay with us even if we can't use it. Thanks to ice cream, and we're just going to keep on digging. Letter opener. Every time you place 3 skills in a single turn, deal 5 damage to all enemies. Awesome. Nemesis, eh? Purity. That is hilarious. We're going to keep this whole hand. Going to go with Corruption, which triggered onto Bash from our relic up here. That when I can't even remember which one it is that makes something randomly cost 0 when we play a power. Well, let's go ahead and Bash. Then we'll start playing some exhausty stuff. See what goes on. This is hilarious. All right. Play our other Writhe. We may kill this guy this turn. Metallicize, make something else 0. Heavy Blade, sure, that's great. Poison Stab. Say shrug it off for free. Sever Soul. This is so ridiculous. Battle Trance. Alright, Flame Barrier. It's all free. Double tap. How far are we away from Pin Nib? Where even is Pin Nib? 6 attacks. Well, we want to play Inflame. Then Sever Soul. I mean, let's just go ahead and double tap Heavy Blade and get this over with instead of sitting here thinking about it. Now all our attacks are upgraded when we grab them. Oh my god. Yep, we'll take a body slam. Yep, for sure. Alright, dig it again. And now everything's vulnerable on the first turn. All the relics in the world. Think you guys are going to die horribly. Swift Strike, 10 damage. I'm perfectly happy with whatever's in my opening hand. All I want to do is Corruption. I mean, that's basically it. Sadly, it didn't hit Bash this time, but that's fine. Let's go for Deca first, shall we? Alright, Flex. We can exhume something. That'd be great if we drew or got a limit break. We could cast it and then get it back. Let's see, 59. 3 to our pin nib hit. Let's go Swift Strike. Poison Stab. Guess we can go ahead and play Exhume here. Sure, let's grab a curse. Play it again. Bloodletting. Gain some energy. Sure. Alright, now we're on our pin nib hit. For, see, that would do 90. That does 128, but this is 90 to everything. So that's 180. Yeah, we'll do that. Might as well throw our defend too. Alright, not a bad first turn. Do need to get our barricade out. And they're adding dazes. Oh my god, don't you guys understand dazes exhaust? Let's do that. Impervious, absolutely. Immolate. Let's hold on to you for a second. Blood for blood, for sure. Defend. Carnage. Defend. Second Wind. Well, we don't have any non-attack cards, sadly. But we can exhaust you. And Rage. And Deca is gone. Don't want to wait. Let's just take a damage and exhaust you. Twin Strike, for sure. Too bad we can't play Demon Form. That would be ridiculous. Even more so than it already is. Alright, Limit Break. It should have inflamed. No need to be super careful, though. This guy is pretty much dead whenever we want to kill him. Sure. And I guess we'll finish with a Bludgeon. And we get another curse at the very end. Alright, game. How much damage do we do? 989. That's not bad. Where does that put us on the board overall? I have to go back in here. We are 32nd. That's not bad. Of course, the challenge just went up. Feel kind of good about that. Almost broke 1,000 points that time. Because we didn't shy away from elites. But then again, who would with all the relics in the world? Thank you so much for watching, friends. I certainly hope you had as much fun watching this run as I had playing it, because it was an absolute blast. And if you did, let me know in the comments, and by leaving a like below, it really does help tremendously. Of course, subscribe if you'd like to see more in the future. I have been Tevaron, and until next time, friends, be excellent to each other.